Welcome back. In the last lecture, we committed our changes and pushed it to our GitHub repository. In this lecture, I'm going to quickly show you how you can see the history of the commits that you have made, like the history of the changes that you have made in the repository by using the history tab. We have the changes tab here. This will look for the changes that you will make in your local repository. So as soon as you make the changes in your local file or local repository, it will reflect here. And then we have the history tab. This is used for checking the history of our commits that we have added in our repository. This is the initial commit when we created the repository. It is from that time. This was the initial commit, added 3 files here. And in the previous lecture, we created one more commit, which is add demo.md file. You can see who made the commit here and what is the commit hash. If you want to copy it, you can copy from here. If you want to see the full hash, just select this expand option. It will show you the full hash or the SHA. Close this. We have added 5 lines here and we have removed none. We have added these 5 lines 1 2 3 4 5 in a new file demo.md. So this is how you can use the history tab to check the history of your commits. Let's make one more commit here. This is maybe second commit text, something like this with a proper spelling. Save it. Go to the changes reflected. Okay, commit, second commit. You can provide anything. Commit it, push it. So git commit and git push, but without commands. It has now pushed. Go to history. You can see we have our second commit here. This is the commit hash, and this is the content that we have added, line number 6 and line number 7. So this is how the history tab works here. It will show you the history of the commits that you have made or any other developers have made. If you are sharing this repository, this history tab will show the history of all the commits that were made in this repository. Now you know how to make the changes and push them. In the next lecture, I'll show you how to pull the changes to your GitHub repository code. How you can pull that changes, I'll show you in the next lecture. Thank you. Welcome back. In this lecture, I'm going to show you how you can pull the changes that are done to your repository on your local machine. Suppose there are some changes and you want to pull those changes. Those changes can be either from you or from your teammates or from some public developers. How you can pull those changes into your local machine or into your local repository, I'm going to show you. First of all, let's assume we have some changes. Go to code. And we are going to do the changes from a GitHub repository because I want to pull those changes. I'm going to edit this file and let's increase the zoom level. A repo for desktop tutorial. So let's add something. This is a huge change. Good luck. And then save it. By committing the changes, we have made the change, so we have to commit it and then push it. The commit message is this. You can provide the description. This is same to the GitHub Desktop application. If you remember, under the changes, you have the same UI. Okay, go back here, commit directly to the main branch. We don't have any branches now, so this makes sense. This is our change. If I zoom out, this is our change. We have done this change. Go to our code. You will see our commit here, update readme.md. And now if I go here, I want that change in our local machine. If I go to the MD file, readme.md, you can see the change is not here. And this is because our changes are only available on the web remote repository, not on our local repository. We have to pull the changes from a GitHub repo. So let's go to our application, and this is very simple. All you have to do is to click this option which says fetch origin. So this is going to pull our changes from the origin or a remote repository on GitHub. It will pull the changes and dump it into our local repository. Click on this, fetching origin, refreshing the repository. We have a pop-up here that says pull one commit from the origin remote. That means our remote repository or our GitHub account repository here, this has one commit which our local repository is missing. So we have to pull those changes, pull that commit. So let's pull the origin. This is similar to doing git pull. The changes are now done. Go to history. You can see this is our commit update readme.md. This is the line that we added there. And if you go back to our repository, which is here, you can see the changes are now visible. So this is how you can pull the changes easily with just one mouse click. Click on this option, fetch origin, and it will pull all the changes to your local repository. In the next lecture, I will give you a challenge. The next lecture will be a challenge lecture where you will create the repository, push the changes and make some changes and then pull the changes. So whatever we have done till now, you have to do that in that challenge or assignment lecture. I'll see you there. Thank you.